Okay, so I'm gonna do this video podcast style because your boy is in bed trying to recover, as I've already said in my live last night. Guys, hello, honorable members of the clan. So let's go to the North High Court in the sense of Meyiwa unaliving trial, where Judge Ratha this morning gave what, if you don't know him, you would think that was a heartfelt apology, not only to the court, but also to the people of South Africa, basically everybody, including illegal foreigners. The gaslighting that I saw in that courtroom this morning is beyond my comprehension. We were gaslighted. Gaslighted. This man says that this was out of character. And I'm like, sir, I get that all of us, we don't want to admit things that are negative about us. We all have traits, guys. We all have traits. And when these traits are brought before us and we are confronted by them, we tend to deny and say, no, I mean, I'm a nice guy. The most cruelest and evil of people will say, Mina, I'm a nice person. And yet, they're the most cold hearted people alive. So it was quite interesting to hear Judge Rada just denying that he is a racist. Okay, fine. How about internalized racism? Hmm? Because clearly I think he struggles with internalized racism. Because there's no way you will say the things that you would say on the bench about your own people. And as a result, you got so many people got so excited creating videos and praising you and then mocking the lawyers. Judge Rad. Now, I do not trust your apology, sir. I don't trust your apology for 1 second. And you've asked for an apology. Some people said they accepted it. I'm saying I'm reserving mine because I think we are going to find ourselves in a similar position with you down the line. And that is why I am of the view, sir, that since you recognized that you were out of character, and of course you're of a particular age as well, my mind tells me this is where integrity comes into play. Not only your own integrity, but the integrity of the office you hold, meaning as a presiding officer and a judge in this matter. The only thing I can think about is you recusing yourself so that you save your own integrity and the integrity of the judicial or the judiciary. Not you now manipulating the situation by looking at the people that stand before you accused of unaliving Senzo Mewa and say, if you think I am not fit to be a presiding officer in your case, then tell me and I will recuse myself. I mean, you are throwing people in the deep end here. It's an opportunity. I would have stood up if I was all the accuser. Yes, now, please. We don't trust you. Right now, leave. But I am of the view that if Judge Rata, and he knows this, if he recuses himself, then we are going to have this trial all over again with a new judge. Can we afford that as taxpayers with all the taxes that have been wasted because this judge refuses to invoke a certain provision of the law that gives him the power to call this off and save taxpayers' money? But no, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. I would have jumped at the opportunity and said, yes, please step down. Step down. We don't trust you. We are where we are today because you are apologizing today because of your conduct. It's not only on Friday did you misbehave like this. You've been misbehaving. Since you've taken over this case, you've been misbehaving. The public has lost faith in the judiciary because of you. So, can we have another judge? But I am of the view that let's fill up the bench, make it a full bench, or either 3 judges or 5 judges to continue with this matter. Would Ratha still being there? Because there's no way we're gonna go to de novo again, guys. There's no way. That's justice delayed and denied. I'm of that view. Let's get 2 more judges or 4 more. Let it be a full bench so that we can continue. And that way, you tame this person from misbehaving in the manner in which he has been. I mean, it took his wife to tell him that he was out of order. No, guys. Save the integrity of the bench. Save the integrity of the judiciary. Save the integrity of this matter. Save your own integrity and legacy by stepping down, sir. Go away. That is when I will take your apology seriously. Right now, I'm like, you are not sorry, sir. You are still gaslighting us, telling us about how you are not who and who will be surprised. The name dropping was disgusting. Maybe they don't know you as that because your true colors are coming out, sir, that you have internalized racism. You don't like us. You don't like yourself. And that is why it was easy for you to say the things you said on Friday. You don't like us. But this is not just about you not liking us. We're not surprised about that. Your behavior on Friday was just disgusting. Disgusting. I can't say I'm disappointed. We've been disappointed with you since this matter started. Just step down, sir, and save the integrity of the office you hold. Save the judiciary system. Save, yes, just save and go away. That's the only time we will see that, yeah, this man is serious. And then I don't agree with those. I think if it is members of parliament that I want to call Judge Ratha to parliament, for what? Don't you know the 3 spheres of government, they don't interfere with each other? The judiciary does not interfere with the executive. The executive does not interfere with the legislature. The legislature does not interfere with the judiciary. Who was calling Ratha to parliament? For what good reason? Understand your job. I kept seeing this going on. I'm like, but why would you be calling Ratha to parliament for? Because he's supposed to be disciplined by the JP. If the JP himself is misconducting himself, then the JSC, and then for checks and balances, then he can be called to the portfolio committee for constitutional develop. Is it the Justice Department? I just be calling him willy nilly. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand, and I agree with him. Like, for what? You are interfering with the judiciary legislature, and the Constitution doesn't allow you to do that. But, anyways, guys, that was it. So, I'd like to know from you, do you accept Judge Ratha's apology? And what it's going to take for you to accept his apology? For me, is by seeing him stepping down. If he's not stepping down, him suggesting to the JP, can you add 2 more of my colleagues on the bench so we can restore the integrity and faith of the public on this court and this matter? Other than that, I'm sorry. I can't trust this apology at all because you're going to forgive and then next week is going to be something else. Hi, again. Please let me know in the comment section. See you later. Goodbye.